Please stand by. We are performing tests. Apparently, what's going on with the stream at the moment is that frame rates are currently being dropped left and right. This isn't the conditions we expected when we tested this earlier. Please stand by while we test it. Don't mind Jake. We'll get started shortly, I hope. But, yeah, please stand by. And thank you for joining us for FTN News Ro-Nations, the start, actually a test broadcast, sort of, our first little episode here. I'm Jonofdoom in the F studio. We built this a couple of days ago, and now we're here, finally. Coming up tonight, it's election night in America, and we are covering all angles of the impeachment of the campaign and the latest on the impeachment trial, President J.T. Portas, coming up in the next couple of minutes. But first, tonight we are in D.C. for the first presidential election since the Reconstruction period, which is currently well underway. The elections began this morning and will continue through the weekend. The candidates have shrunk a bit since the initial campaign period began. The current candidates are Reset 4K, Chief Vinexi, and Lil Killy. For the latest on the election, my colleague Great Jakers 113, who's currently outside the White House. Jake, how is it so far?
Before it again, hey John, it's great to be here. We just got an update. The elections are lasting for this entire weekend. There will be a reduced number of updates, as they said in the news to Discord. Around 1.5 each day until the votes are finalized this term.
So who's currently leading right now? Because we just had an update from the FEC regarding who's currently leading. Can you tell us more about that?
Reset 4K and Frost Sites are leading right now.
They are leading indeed. I'm going to quickly read over the latest update, which was in a couple of minutes before we went on air. That was released at around 8:59 Eastern. Currently, Reset is leading 36.4%. If you can see it here, you can't see Jake right now, but Reset 4K is leading 36.4%. Next in line, Tactical Rock, 31.8%. Chief Vinexi, 20%. And Lil Killy, 11.8% at this moment. It kind of a shocker to say the least when let's say...
One thing I noticed.
Go ahead.
Even though Reset 4K has the most votes, there's a lot of vote splitting, I've noticed.
There is a lot of vote splitting?
Yeah, the majority of people, if you look at the pie chart, the majority of voters do not want Reset 4K and Frost Sites. They voted for someone else.
Did they?
However, however, the vote against Reset has been split, so that's why Reset is winning.
Yeah, the vote. People have been splitting their votes, you say? That that wouldn't surprise me to say the least, but Reset has had some popularity ever since he came into the election a couple of days ago. He was initially barred, but I believe they changed that a bit. So now he can FEC thought it was, and okay, we might be off air, we might not. Again, my frame rates are dropping left and right.
Oh, I think we're all good. Don't.
The audio is working just fine. The audio is currently passing. It's just the video that is okay. Maybe the audio is not doing well. I'm gonna have to take this in later tonight, tomorrow when we go to the shop. When I go to the shop to get this fixed, I will get more information on that as it happens. But what do you make out of this? You had Tactical Rock coming in. He was a strong favorite until Reset came in. And then we had a con artist who was the second favorite until Chief Nixie came in. And now both those candidates are on, but a con artist isn't because he didn't get enough supporters to pass that initial make of this.
Communities, one of the more I'd say the reason why he is currently in the lead, even let's say 63.6% of people did not vote for him. That's adding up the percentages of the opponents, and he only has 31% of the votes, and 36%, 36.4%. He only has 36.4% of the vote. The rest of the candidates combined have a 6.